Mic off ಇದೆ. ಆನ್ ಆಯ್ತಾ? ಹಲೋ ಹಲೋ. Good evening to everybody. Mic off ಮಾಡಿದ್ರು. ಸರ್ ಆಡಿಯೋ ಆಫ್ ಮಾಡಿ, ಆಡಿಯೋ ಆಫ್. Good evening to everybody. We will be starting our meeting now. Before commencement, I will introduce our directors who are present here. Vince, can we start from that corner? Yeah. Yeah, this is Mr. Ananda Udupa, our director. Next to Mr. Udupa is Mrs. Sharatharai, our director. Then our director, Mr. Sita Ramashetty. Next to him is Mr. Kochanna Alva, our vice president. Next to my right is Mr. Surya Narayana Reddy, our director in charge of finance. Next to him is our director, Mr. A.C. Hebbar. After him, we have got Mr. U.S. Rathod, our director. Next to him, we have got Mr. Sadashiva Hegde, our director. And next to him, we have Mr. Raghurama Shetty, advisor of Investors Forum. Next to that is Mr. Shashidhar Hegde, who is the chairman of our Investors Forum. So all other people have joined on audio, video conference. So before proceeding, I request Mr. Kochanna Alva, our vice president, to welcome all of you to this explanatory meeting. Mr. Kochanna Alva.
Good evening to all. I have a great pleasure to welcome you all to this informative meeting of investors. Our special general body meeting was held on 7/3/2021, in which in detailed explanation has been given and the resolution has been passed to go ahead with the settlement agreement. Accordingly, there was so much hitch in this direction, but we have sorted so many meetings were taken place with the SPR people and ourselves and investor forum office bearers. So several development has been taken. After that, the 40th annual general body meeting was held on 11th November 2021. In that meeting also we have explained all the developments regarding the settlement, giving the land to him, to SPR, and taking the land in the same amount, that is 4 acre 29 gunta at 7 crore 30 lakhs. That is first stage has been over. That we have given survey number 5 and 6 at 7 lakh 30,000 and 7 crore 30 lakhs, and subsequently, because we don't want to pass the money to SPR, we have made an arrangement with the continuous meeting with them. We have achieved that one also. We have registered in our name 5 acre 21 guntas of land, and in return, the defective title land in Ampapura 4 at 6 acre 24 guntas, 6 acre 4 guntas of land we have given to them under agreement. This first stage is over. The development that we wanted to explain the development and progress in this regard. This meeting is convened for the investors, and that is why this meeting, in a short notice, this meeting is convened. And we are glad to know that the very overwhelming response from the investors to this meeting. And now I request our president to give the briefing of the development of this after the settlement agreement. Over to president. I hear again, place on record, that our president is working day and night, leaving apart all his engagement in his union activities, and even in the midnight also sometimes he is calling to us to give the developments and clarification, if any, in the midnight, even in the morning at 6 o'clock, he is calling at any point of time when he calls, we are responding to him, and we are cooperating, and we are doing the well. Even in the 6 o'clock in the morning, we used to meet, go to the site of SPR for doing survey and all this. I appreciate. This is not I. This is the team spirit, and I on behalf of all the directors, I appreciate and the work done in a very transparent manner by our president. I place on record, and I want all the investors to know all these things. Even in the COVID period also, we have worked without any rest. We are at the call of our president, we are there for the to the site. I once again appreciate and place and record the work done by our president. Over to president.
Thank you, Mr. Alva. One clarification I want to give before proceeding. This is a teamwork which all our directors are putting along with the office bearers and representatives of investors forum. It is not an individual's effort, and it cannot be appropriated by anybody. It is a united teamwork by the directors and the investors forum. And I would like to thank all the directors and our investors forum office bearers for their dedicated and voluntary support and involvement in carrying on our activities. Now coming to today's meeting, friends, this is a meeting to appraise the developments. This is not a general body meeting. There is no need for holding these type of meetings. In fact, earlier you may be knowing, we used to have general body and next general body. In between, we used to get some circulars. Now we have changed the pattern. Any development is kept informed to our members on a day-to-day basis. All are well informed about all the developments. In addition to that, we thought we can have periodical meeting of our investors. In fact, we wanted to have this meeting last month itself. In fact, we had sent a message also. Then our proposed actions could not be completed in the matter of out-of-court settlement. So we had to postpone that meeting. Now we have reached a certain definite stage, and we wanted to share those developments with you so that all of you will be well informed of the developments. As Mr. Alva has already told you, I am unable to talk loudly today. Since yesterday, I am having very heavy temperature and throat infection because of excessive strain. Actually, I am under advice by the doctor not to speak. But this is our commitment. We have already convened this meeting. So, in spite of our directors telling that I need not come here and they would continue with the meeting, I volunteered to come here out of our commitment. So if I am a bit slow in talking, please pardon me. Then this meeting, this is decided at a short notice. About 6 days back, we had some agreement with this SPR. Then we thought, why not we? Mic test, mic test. Yeah, is it okay? Yeah. So then our directors and we all investors forum officers were also there. We thought we should immediately inform all these developments to our members. Then we had a dilemma whether to make it a physical meeting or a meeting over Zoom. Immediately we asked our investor forum office bearers. We told them we propose to have a meeting of the investors. What would you prefer, whether it should be physical meeting or Zoom meeting? In fact, immediate response was we will have a physical meeting. Sister Reddy was also there, Program Shetty was there. Then we contacted Bhaskar Shetty on telephone. Immediately all of them told we will have a physical meeting. Then I requested them, we are ready, but you talk to your investors and come back. Then they took some time. They contacted other investors outside. Then we are told that investors outside Bangalore, they requested for a Zoom meeting, telling that if we fix a physical meeting, it will be difficult for them to travel and join. And they requested for this Zoom meeting. That is how this Zoom meeting is decided. Yes, in course of time, we will definitely have physical meetings, both general body as well as investors meeting. But this is an informal type of meeting where we want to share the latest developments. Now, friends, 10th AGM was held on 11th September 2021. Before that, we had a special general body meeting on 7th March 2021. And before that, we had the 39th annual general body meeting on 20th December 2020. In all these meetings, the common thread was an out-of-court settlement with the SPR so that we can move forward with our project. After our special general body, we had a lot of difficulties to bring the SPR people to negotiating table and then to discuss and negotiate with them the terms of the agreement. It was really a Herculean task. Okay, finally, with the support of our investors forum office bearers who are always with us in all our activities, and also with the support of good people like Mr. Shivaram and Mr. Ramesh, we could hammer out a solution. And on 25th November 2021, we could bring the SPR people for a settlement. Before that, there are almost every day we used to have meetings. Sometimes with the SPR, sometimes with ourselves, sometimes with investors, sometimes with other people involved in this and all those things. It was a series of meetings. It was not only meetings, we had to conduct a lot of survey of the land. We had to fix the boundary of these lands. Then we had to get these lands properly evaluated. Then whatever land we wanted to buy, we wanted to give a newspaper publication. All these things we had to do. Then we had to take legal opinion. Not once, not from one lawyer, from multiple lawyers we had to take legal opinion because we wanted to be sure. We did not want to commit the mistakes which has happened in the past. So we were extremely cautious. And because of our field survey and physical visit to the land, we could locate this your Hampapura land of 6.6 acres and 4 hectares, which was not at all available, and which was I don't know how many people had seen it earlier. That was the case with our Vasadodi land also, 4 acres and 30 guntas. But all these land had problems. Problems like no record, no body, no kata. In every record, there was a different mention of the extent. In CLD, it was one extent. In conversion order, it was another extent. In RTC, another extent. These problems are there. Even now, these problems are there. Because of these difficulties, we are unable to get the kata. Some lands, body is not done. Some lands, there is no road at all. For example, Vasadodi land, there is a Raja Kalve running through this land. Then there is no road access. And then after our purchasing the land, there was partition among the family of the sellers, and we have lost some land. We have filed an application to find out where it has gone and all those things. So because of these multiple problems, our efforts, even though was non-stop, results took a long time. So finally, on 25th November, we brought SPR to a negotiated settlement with the support and assistance of our advocate, Mr. M.J. Alva. And I should record here the efforts put by Mr. M.J. Alva, our advocate. He was not like an advocate to us. He was like one of our directors. He was so much involved, so much concerned, and he was very, very particular that we should not commit any mistake. Every step he was guiding us. Even when he was on a personal visit to native place attending a marriage, we contacted him and he was kind enough to guide us. And he was even kind enough to rush back for our work and guide us. These are all the good people who has helped us. So we always remember them. We record his services. With all these things, we finalized this settlement. Next was implementation. It was again a series of problems. See, as per agreement, we were to get 111 acres and 6 guntas of land without any claim from SPR. There are claims from others. There is Mega City, there are Pinakini, there are private encroachers, there are private litigations, all those things are there. But today, friends, we are very happy to tell you that we are holding on record, not physically, on record, 111 acres and 6 guntas without any claim from SPR in any way whatever. And we have not spent any money on this. Yes, definitely some adjustments have been made. See, in respect of that 4 acres and 29 guntas, we have to write off the money which they had given earlier, 7 crore and 30 lakhs. We have to adjust to that. But from the coffers of the society, we did not actually pay any money. When we could not exchange the lands, thus we have to make it as a sale and purchase, and we have adjusted that entire amount. And one great thing I want to tell you is, in terms of the agreement, they were to give land to us at 4.29 acres. But today we have got 5 acres and 21 guntas of land. Plus, we have also got another land on exchange. We have given our 32 guntas of land, and we have taken 38 guntas in return. There also we have added. So one thing you have to bear in mind, in all these transactions, we have added to our contiguous land. So after the settlement, we were insisting with the SPR that they should give us good contiguous land. Definitely there will be reluctance on their part because we are not paying them any money. We are trying to get good land. So finally, they have given 5.1 acres of land and then another 38 guntas of land in exchange. And here one thing I should tell you, this 38 guntas of land which we have got on exchange has made our land in that area a continuous block. Otherwise, that would have been 2 pieces of land. I'll show it to you. You kindly see that also. 1 minute, please have patience. See in this screen, see there is, I'll point out that land to you. Ah. So that exchange land which we have got. Mr. Reddy is showing you that land, that our lands are displayed there. See now there is, yeah, that strip. That blue strip you kindly highlight with an arrow. That strip. Go back another. Please go back. That original sketch. Where that it is not there. Take an arrow there. Yeah. Now that pointer is there. See that blue strip is the land which we have now got on exchange. This measures 38 guntas of land, and the pointer is on the road now. This is Hampapura main road. From there, we have got direct access to our land. So that is the very good advantage we have got. And another advantage is, earlier you please see, our lands are on both the sides. This in-between land was owned by somebody else.
If anybody is not able to see, they can tap on the screen. Tap on the screen to stretch.
Yes.
Mobile screen.
Friends, if you are unable to make out, you can tap on the screen with your both fingers, you can spread it. Yeah. You can tap on the screen, then also it will get expanded. See, our pointer is there. Ujjwala, pointer you just take on that, along that blue strip. Yeah. This is the land which you have got on exchange. That blue strip. Yeah. This is the one. You can make out that. Now we have got direct access to Hampapura main road to our land. Not only that, yeah, see that arrow, that pointer is moving. This is the new land which we have taken on exchange. By taking this land, we have got two advantages. One is we have got a road. It's only 40 feet. It's not a great achievement, but what has happened is we have got a guaranteed road of 40 feet on our own land. This you should bear in mind. And then this strip of land has combined now both the divided portions of our land. You can see on both the sides are our land, that yellow is our land. This strip has joined these both the sides. This is a very good achievement which we could do with the great effort. We have to persuade them too much for agreeing this. There are three advantages. One is direct access. Another is we have joined two portions of our land. And third is, in the bargain, we have got 6 guntas of additional land without paying any extra money. This is the service which we could get to our members by our effort. And 5.21 acres we have got this violet or new lands. Now, friends, this is one stage. Now, we have here to elicit your views on some more improvements which we are proposing. This is not a general body, I have already told. In the last general body, you have been very, very kind enough to authorize us to go for exchange of lands, even for additional purchase or even for sale. If we feel that such land is not of use to us, we are permitted to sell or exchange. And we are also permitted to purchase lands. We thank you for that. Still, before doing anything, we want to keep you informed. Now, see here you see our land. This, okay. So before that, I'll give you what we have done in our settlement agreement. Settlement agreement is only codification of what we have decided in the earlier general body meetings. In the earlier general body meetings, our general body has decided that we should go for out of court settlement. That is done. And what is agreed is, first is we should get 111 acres and 6 guntas of land from SPR without any claim from them. That is done now. In the settlement, it is clearly agreed that 111 acres and 6 guntas of land is given from SPR to us without any claim from SPR. This was given to us earlier on sale. but there are a lot of dispute. They are claims on that. Now they have given up all their claims on this land. And then they have also undertaken to provide accessibility to our land. They have to give us a road, one from Hampapura side, and from the other side they have to demolish one water tank which has come up there. This is under progress, it is not finalized. Other thing is, we have to give them 4.29 acres of land in lieu of 7 crores and 30 lakhs of money which we were holding, which was given by them after the arbitration. That has been done. But please keep in mind that there are a lot of disputes on this land. After our giving this land to SPR, they have parted this land by a GPA, for which we are also a party, that is General Power of Attorney, to another developer. But now they are not allowed to work there. Local people have come and they have stopped. And one Adi Lakshmi has approached the court with a prayer for an injunction order. Just imagine, if it is ourselves, no, it would have been very, very difficult, almost next to impossible to deal with such situations. They are somehow dealing with that. We are also helping them to deal with that. See, next question is in the agreement, 4.29 acres of equal land, which is contiguous, has to be given to us. That is now given. Instead of 4.29, we have got 5.21 acres of land. But please bear in mind, a portion of these lands which are contiguous are from survey number 16, they are yet to be converted. But in the agreement of sale as well as General Power of Attorney, we have put the entire responsibility of them on them. Within 3 months, they should get it converted at their cost. If they fail to do that, they have to give us other converted land and all the expenditure will be borne by them. For this purpose, we have taken some extra land from them and we are holding it as security. Without any payment, we are holding it with us as a security to ensure that they perform their promise. And other terms of the agreement is that the factory land will ultimately be given to them. They will give us 4.50 crores. Legally or common sense approach is, it is not a good settlement, giving that land at 4.50 crores. We also agree. But we are placed in such a situation because of our own lack of diligence in the past, we were forced to part with that. But we have told to the general body, this is a situation, and our general body was matured enough. General body was very, very matured enough, and they have understood, and it was agreed. So these are all the main areas of agreement. Now it is being implemented. Part implementation is made, and we are going ahead with this. At this stage, after getting 5.21, 5 acres and 21 guttas of land from SPR or their nominees, and after getting 38 guttas of land in exchange for our 32 guttas of land and getting a good connectivity to our 2 portions of land, we are examining a proposal of going for some more exchange. This some more exchange is, I'll show you. Mr. Reddy will explain to you in detail later. See this screen. See the screen. No, this is not the map. Reddy will show you the other latest map. Here, ಆಗ ಡಿಸ್ಪ್ಲೇ ಮಾಡಿರಲ್ಲ ಇವರೇ ಅದನ್ನ ಡಿಸ್ಪ್ಲೇ ಮಾಡಿ ನನಗೆ ಸಿಗ್ತಾ ಇಲ್ಲ ಗ್ಯಾಲರಿಯಲ್ಲಿ ಟೂ ಮೆನಿ ಫೋಟೋಸ್ ಅವ್ರಿಗೆ ಪಾಯಿಂಟರ್ ತಕೊಂಡು ಹೋಗ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು show them the plans. Yeah, see. Hello, this is the latest. See, this is the sketch of our land. Reddy ji, can you help me in taking a pointer to that end? See, first you show. See here, this is the land. Now we are procuring some land to make it contiguous. See there, survey number 70. Yeah, this one in between. There is a big gap there.
70.
Yeah. This 70. This is in between us. This land is owned by SPR. Now they are ready to exchange that land with our land. Yeah, they are proposing. Yeah. See, we have put a round there. See, this is survey number 70. Correct, 70 alla? Survey number 70. Extent is 2 acres and 10 guntas of land is there. So SPR are ready to give it on exchange to us. See, what they are proposing is here, see at the end of our lands, at the tip. It is like our radio telescope antenna. It has come protruded. So what they are proposing, what we are proposing is this extended land, which is not contiguous. If all of you are agreeable, we will exchange with the SPR for this land which is contiguous to us. Like this, we can exchange about 10 plus acres of land. And our proposal is, some of these lands are not yet converted. It will be got converted at a stretch. We want to get 1 acre extra land as a security to ensure that the conversion is done on time. And not only that, because we had a very bitter experience with SPR, what we have suggested to them is, our land we will give only on agreement, and we will be taking their land on clear transfer, registered sale deed. We will be getting it in our favor. That means we will be holding the land legally and physically, and our land we agree to give them only after the conversion is done on agreement basis. Yeah, we will not be parting with our land. All the precautions we will be taking. So this we are discussing with them. So because it involves about 10 acres of land, and if it is really materialized, we will have a properly shaped and contiguous block of land. So this proposal is before you. According to us, it's a good proposal, but we would like to have your feedback on this. So with this, I am concluding. I am tired also. I request Mr. Reddy, my colleague, our board of director, to supplement in this regard. Yes, Reddy.
My dear investors, I'll show you the map. Right now, what is how it appears. Right now, what we are holding the lands, which are recently registered in our name, 5 acre, 21 guntas, and also 38 guntas exchange land. So now, how it appears as it is, that I'll show you. And we are proposing to exchange some more lands which are contiguous to our existing land, to make it to give it a very good shape for the layout. Otherwise, the present land is highly distributed here and there, not contiguous and not continuous, truncated here and there. So to aggregate it to form a good shape to the layout, we are proposing to exchange our lands which are far away, which are unuseful for us, and which are not having any access and legal problems are there, which otherwise we are not, it is of no use for us, which are situated 2-3 kilometers away from the mainlands. Those lands are being given to SPR developers, and in exchange, we are taking their lands very much contiguous to our existing land to make it a good shape, so that our efficiency, land efficiency can be increased. If the lands are distributed, truncated here and there, we will be wasting our valuable land for formation of the roads, and more wastage will be there. So when the shape is good, rectangular or square type, continuous and contiguous, then it will give very good efficiency in the utilization of the land. There will be minimum wastage for roads and other infrastructure. I'll show you how it appears now, right now. And after exchanging of the lands, proposed exchange of the lands, then how it appears to be. That also I will show you, so that you can very easily visualize how it appears.
Okay.
ಅಲ್ಲಿ ತಗೋಬೇಕಾ ಇಲ್ಲಿ? Yeah, now, gentlemen, you please see the map appearing now on your screens. It is the land which is right now what we are holding. If it is not visible clearly, you please double tap on the mobile screen. On anywhere on the mobile screen, you make it, you just double tap, it will enlarge, or it can be enlarged by fingers also, so that it will be more visible. Now the map is on your screens. This is the map of the land which we are holding right now. The green lines, throughout the green lines which you are seeing, that is the land which we are holding. We are already registered in our name. And in between there are white patches, white line, so white area, which is held by private parties. It is not our land. You can see the land is very much truncated, distributed, not contiguous, and so many corners are there. So this land, if we make a layout here, this leads to more wastage while giving the road access and formation of the sites. See here, there are two red lines here, the starting of the road side. This is also private lands. In between our land, small pieces of land, the red lines are appearing. It is also private land, and all these white patches, all these white lines, white area is also held by the private owners. Only the green lines which has been earmarked, line marked. These are our lands held by us, registered in our name. See here, there are two pieces of land which is still under agreement stage. That is Mr. Venkatesh lands, it is called otherwise. We have been referring it as Venkatesh lands. Because of some family dispute, it is still in the court and they are also coming for settlement. So these two stretches of the land combined both together, put together is about 4 acres. So this land is also coming to us. So right now you can see how it appears. Now how to make a good layout here. There are so many private lands in between. Now instead of this, we will give some land. See this land here. We give this land to SPR. These are only this much land. These lands. These two pieces of land, we are giving it to them, and we are giving it to them the other 4 acres of land which is situated far away from this layout. So these two put together, we are giving about 10 acre 35 guntas, almost 11 acres of land. Yeah, it is a proposal. That's why I'm sorry, we are giving in the sense after getting everybody's approval, we will be doing this. It is only to make you understand how this proposition helps us in giving a good shape to this layout. So when this is cut off, we are taking the lands here. You see, this entire piece of land we are getting here to here. Now next map, you will be you can understand this entire white patch of the land we are registering in our name. Now you just see the next screen, next map here. You can see this is how it appears now after proposed exchange of the lands. Our layout appears like this. See, from here, see this land we are proposing to take, this much land, which is otherwise a white patch in the previous screen. After this exchange of the land, our layout appears like this, which is more continuous and contiguous. And please see, observe here, this land, there is a white patch here. Here there is a small lake here. This is the lake actually. It is a government land, not to be purchased. But surrounding the land, this white patch, it may be about 3 to 4 acres land all put together. So when we purchase this land also subsequently, then our layout appears like this. See here, the entire stretch, almost a rectangle shape. This gives a very good shape and our land utilization will be to the maximum. And here there are white patches are there in the entrance. Subsequently, if you are if the landowners are ready to sell the land for a reasonable amount, reasonable price, we may purchase this land also. But right now we are not looking in this on these lines. We are proposing to make this land contiguous without parting any money. We are giving some land which is otherwise not useful to us to SPRC. Here, this is the land which we are giving to them. This is the land. And 4 acres of land which is situated elsewhere to get these lands. So this gives a very good shape, and this is one of the main reasons why we wanted to take your consent and approval for going ahead for this exchange. So I hope the people, the members have understood our proposal. And this proposal is without costing anything to the society. We are only exchanging the lands which are not useful to us, and we are parting few lands which are not have any good contiguity to our main lands. And you can see here one more land is there, far away, not contiguous. Just 2 acres, about 2 acres of land, this one. This also we may exchange in future to make our land more contiguous. Instead of keeping this, which is of no use for us. So this land also we may exchange for some land here at a reasonable ratio, so that our land parcel, contiguous land parcel, will increase. So thank you so much. And I will request our president to continue with this proposal.
Friends, we have tried to make you understand to a maximum extent possible. In a video conference, beyond this, we are unable to do much. So now I am requesting our investors who are present here to share their views in this matter. To start with, I request Mr. Bhaskar Shetty of Investor Forum. He is the office bearer of Investor Forum. Yeah. Mr. Bhaskar Shetty, you are there?
ಅಲ್ಲ ಅವರಿಗೆ just chat ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಅಥವಾ hand raise ಮಾಡಿ ಭಾಸ್ಕರ್ ಶೆಟ್ಟಿ ಅಂತ ಭಾಸ್ಕರ್ M12 ಅಂತ
ಅದೇ
ಇನ್ನೊಂದು ಭಾಸ್ಕರ್ MS M12
ಅದೇ
ಭಾಸ್ಕರ್ ಶೆಟ್ಟಿ V ಅಂತ
ವಿ ಅಲ್ಲ Bhaskar Shetty, yes.
Yes, sir. Good evening.
No.
Not
Unmute.
audible. Not audible.
ಇವ್ರು ಅನ್ಮ್ಯೂಟ್ ನೀವೇ ಮಾಡ್ತೀರಲ್ಲ.
ಹಲೋ
Yes, sir.
ಕೇಳಿಸ್ತದ ಸರ್?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay. So I thanks the board for giving me the opportunity to tell my views, as I am actively participated in all the development of the society board which has been taken. And I know how much pain, strain, time you have given to come to this stage. And you have taken lot of pain for completion of this project last 2 years, even in the COVID period also. You have spent lot of time for the survey work, identification of the land, and also you have spent huge time in negotiation with the Sharath Gowda, and also attending the many discussion with the lawyers. I know all the time, but it is a very great job you have done. Now I coming to the present discussion. You have taken extremely good project, and you have nicely explained it by taking the map, and we have totally clarified that which land you are going to we have negotiated for the exchange. This is the one of the best advantage for us. I think we must go. The problem now says, some of the people says that we are exchanging with the converted land to the non-agriculture, the agriculture land. That is also an advantage. We are exchanging the land with the low stamp duty. Second is, we are not given the land to Gowda groups, that SPR layout, what we are holding now, because it is only in the agreement. But what they are transferring to us, they have transferred the land in our name. It is really very, very good. And I think it is the best. This is the most wonderful work you have done. On behalf of my Udupi regional unit and investors members, I propose that you have to go ahead with this proposal. And second one is, last time in our general body meeting, we have given the full mandate. You have given the full mandate, whatever the good things. Hello, are you listening?
Yes.
Last general body meeting, we have given a full mandate to you. Whatever the good you feel, you have been liberty to take the decision. It is not necessary to call all our investors. As we investors knows, you are spending your most valuable time for the development of our project, and spending the many hours with this meeting with the investor, it will not be required. I feel that we have already given a mandate to you, and you that to take the confidence of that mandate, and we the investors always with you, and you are doing very fair, because all the things what you are going to do, you are publishing in the our media, in the WhatsApp group, you are giving the details, ideas. We are knowing up-to-date informations. Hence, you don't give the much time for the meeting and all. You go ahead as per the mandate given by the general body, sent person mandate given by the general body in last meeting. Then also, some of the present situation now today, I think how many people we are here? We are 160 people are here in the meeting. But actually, if you call for the meeting physically, what happens? We peoples, we are living in the far away places. We are unable to attend in the short notice. Apart from that, so we cannot give our suggestion in the meeting. One is our age factor. We cannot travel long distance. We cannot stay away alone in the Bangalore. The third one is also the economy, the financially. Suppose I am coming to the Bangalore, means I have to spend 3,000 rupees from my pocket. Even now today, some of the people in North India, they have joined the meeting. It is the advantage. Most of the people knows that one. And there is no difficulty for everyone. I request my board, now anything you feel good for the investor, you go ahead with the project. And also you have taken so much pain. I pray Lord Krishna to bless you good health, long life, and happiness by doing all our works in a team spirit. And congratulations, Mr. Vishwanath Naik and your team for doing the excellent job. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Bhaskar Shetty. You have been always supporting us in all our good work, and you are continuously working with us. And your entire team is also there. Sister Ante is here, Raghuram Shetty is here. They are always with us, day and night. So we thank all of you for your guidance, support, and cooperation. Thank you.
Thank you.
Next year I will create
Manjunath here.
No, PR Manjunath will speak. PR Manjunath.
ನಾಯಕರೇ ನಮಸ್ಕಾರ.
ನಮಸ್ಕಾರ.
ಕೇಳಿಸುತ್ತಾ? ನೀವು ಎಕ್ಸ್ಪ್ಲೈನ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದೆಲ್ಲ ಕೇಳಿಸ್ಕೊಂಡೆ, ಮತ್ತೆ ರೆಡ್ಡಿ ಅವರು ಹೇಳಿದ್ದು ಕೇಳಿಸ್ಕೊಂಡೆ. ನಿಮ್ಮ ಪ್ರಪೋಸಲ್ ತುಂಬಾ ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿದೆ. ಇದುವರೆಗೂ ಯಾರು ಮಾಡದೇ ಇರೋಷ್ಟು ಕೆಲಸ ನೀವು ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀರಾ, ಮಾಡಿದ್ದೀರಾ, ಇನ್ನು ಮುಂದೆ ಮಾಡ್ತೀರಾ. ಮೆಂಬರ್ಸು ನಿಮ್ಮ ಮೇಲೆ ಕಾನ್ಫಿಡೆನ್ಸ್ ಇಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ನೀವು ಅದ್ರ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಯಾವುದೇ ಚಿಂತೆ ಮಾಡೋ ಕೆಲಸ ಇಲ್ಲ. ವಿ ಸಪೋರ್ಟ್ ಇನ್ ಆಲ್ ರೆಸ್ಪೆಕ್ಟ್. ವಿ ಸಿ ದಟ್ you will succeed in your in existing project, and you will come out with good returns. I once again congratulate all your team members.
Thank you, Manu. Thank you. Thanks to all your support. All of you are really supporting. That is our strength. Thank you. Sir, next. Yes, sir.
Mallikarjun.
Mallikarjun. Okay, please. Yes.
Sir, ಮಾತಾಡಿ ಮಲ್ಲಿಕಾರ್ಜುನ್.
ಮಲ್ಲಿಕಾರ್ಜುನ್ ಅನ್ಮ್ಯೂಟ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಮಾತಾಡಿ. ಮುಖದ ಮೇಲೆ ಬೆಳಕಿಲ್ಲ. ಅನ್ಮ್ಯೂಟ್ ಮಾಡಿ. ಅನ್ಮ್ಯೂಟ್ ಅಲ್ಲೇ ಇದೆ. ಮತ್ತೆ ಆಡಿಯೋ ಮಲ್ಲಿಕಾರ್ಜುನ್, ನಮಗೆ ನೀವು ಮಾತಾಡಿದ ಏನು ಕೇಳ್ತಾ ಇಲ್ಲ. ಮಲ್ಲಿಕಾರ್ಜುನ್ ಕೇಳ್ತಾ ಇಲ್ಲ. ನೀವು ಈಗ ಈ ಫೋನ್ ನಲ್ಲೇ ಮಾತಾಡಿ. ಒಂದ್ ನಿಮಿಷ ಇರಿ. ಈಗ ಮಾತಾಡಿ.
We are supporting the news entirely placed before the board, and today that Bhaskar Shakti sir, we are supporting. Second point is your proposal is acceptable to us and all of us. Third point is you are going ahead for changes. Our request is kindly go through at the earliest possible. People are going on asking when it is going to complete the proposal placed by you. So you are putting best efforts. We thank you for that matter. We appreciate all the directors, including our president. So we hope that you are taking care at the earliest possible to settle this issue out of court settlement. This is only our use, and we congratulate entire board and the efforts of our president in the matter, and all are happy. Only thing is, here and then I am receiving a phone call from our investors from various places. They are asking when it is going to complete. When only after it is on they are on the job and they are going to complete as early as possible. Now new proposal has been placed to us, and we are supporting you. Already Bhaskar Shakti has told, already power has been given to all the directors. You have to go ahead. So that is our position. And one request is at the earliest possible, it is better to take care and complete the project at the earliest possible. That is our sincere request to President and all the directors. Congratulations, comrade. Thank you.
Thank you. Mallikarjun, thank you for your support. But one thing we want to make very clear to all our investors, we are beholden to your support and your cooperation. But this is a proposal, a project which was in a very, very hopeless mess. It was zero. From there, we are retrieving it. There are a lot of difficulties and problems. There are hundreds of issues to sort out. In fact, our sister and Raghuram Shetty were sitting here. They know the difficulties which we are facing. Bhaskar Shetty also knows that because we regularly discuss with them and they are also joining us in all our problem solving exercises. As of today, either me or you are in a position to tell when we are going to finalize this project. There are many things, but earnest effort will be made to finalize this as early as possible. We are prepared to work day and night, sort out all the issues involved with this. In fact, we should not beat our own drums. The work we have done during last about 2 years in spite of COVID is something unimaginable. And the result is marvelous. See, we have added to our contiguous lands without paying any amount to them. Our members are really appreciating that. We are also happy about that. We also want to complete this project as early as possible. But right now, we also want to make it early, but we are not in a position to tell and give a time limit for this. There you should please understand with us. Together, all of us, we will all put our efforts, try to see that we will try to complete it as early as possible. I thank you for your observations and suggestions. Next person. Yes, please. He is our senior member. They were our senior director. They were all the people who formed this layout earlier.
Hello.
Yes, Acharya.
ಕೇಳ್ತಾ ಇದೆಯಾ? See, now I have been observing this entire proceedings right from the beginning now, and we are in the right direction. I need not talk so many things good about the board of directors. It is something like only praising a member of the family, because I myself is a part of it. I don't want to unnecessarily make remarks like that. Anyhow, we are in the right direction.
Acharya, before you proceed, this entire proposal is your brainchild.
I definitely take with the permission of the board the credit for me. No problem.
Yes.
Sir, the president and the board of the directors, I am telling you, there is no way. Either you have to give and take or fight and die. There are only two things. It is not possible to die here, because we have now joined here, our hands here, only to survive and see that everybody gets something out of it. So we will continue our efforts to somehow see that the project is successfully completed. You know, we are not talking anything about the past, what has happened. We are not bothered, but we know how our colleague members on the board are struggling day and night by moving here and there physically, age-wise. There are so many obstacles, but still they are overcoming it with the team spirit. We must appreciate it. And I am always in touch with you people. Whether you want me or not, also I used to telephone and be interfering with your day-to-day affairs sometimes. Anyhow, I am very happy, and we are in the right direction. And now Mr. Reddy has explained as to what portions of the land are exactly proposed to be exchanged and the likely shape after the exchange. Now, the remaining part of it, the theory, otherwise the legal documentation, how to go for, and these are all our internal matters. The members are not interested in that. Only the other things are all internal matters. The board will take care of. Okay. I once again thank the board of directors for the good efforts that they are putting, and my good wishes to them to somehow see that the things are the project is completed speedily. Thank you.
Thank you, Acharya. You have been always giving us advices as you are told. We welcome that. You are not an interference, you are a welcome advisor to us. We always bear it in mind. And then we also agree. See, we have no much choice. Either we have to give up or we have to see that it is carried forward. So we have chosen the second option, and with the support of all of you and with the advice of all of you, we are trying to take it forward.
Right.
We are determined to get it done as early as possible. As far as
Thank you.
documentation and legal aspect is concerned, we are making doubly sure that we are not making or committing mistakes.
Yeah.
Yeah, that we are trying to take care.
Okay.
Yeah, thank you.
God bless. God bless.
Thank you.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Next is MVR.
MVR. Yes, sir.
Yes.
Mr. Vishwanath Naik ji.
ಹಲೋ
ರೈಗಡೆ.
ಕೇಳಿಸ್ತದ
Yeah.
ಕೇಳಿಸ್ತದಲ್ಲ
Yes, sir. You are another
Yeah.
person who is always supporting and guiding us. Please.
ಗುಡ್ ಈವ್ನಿಂಗ್ ಟು ಯು ಆಲ್
Yeah.
ಲೆಟ್ ಮಿ ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಥ್ಯಾಂಕ್ ದಿ ಬೋರ್ಡ್ ಅಂಡ್ ದಿ main functionaries of the investors forum for tirelessly working in spite of multiple hurdles. I reiterate my full faith and confidence in the current board for the reasons that none of you has vested interest or conflict of interest in the society or its management. The progress so far achieved is by no means small compared to the time at your command during the pandemic and the problems passed on to you by the previous boards. I really congratulate you from the bottom of my heart for the positive and encouraging future. I fully endorse the views expressed by Mr. Bhaskar Shetty and reiterate that the board has been given complete approval to go ahead in every aspect of completing the project, even in purchasing, exchanging, all these things. And I again feel that this kind of meetings which are not mandatory, we welcome by Zoom because we can participate from where we are. As rightly put by Mr. Bhaskar Shetty, we are all pretty old now to go to Bangalore, stay there alone and all that. I think if it is possible, mandatory meetings can be held physically in future. But otherwise, in the past, we never had the opportunity of knowing the developments from time to time. But now everything is communicated to us either by circular or Zoom meeting. This is something which we never heard of in the history of this society. Therefore, I congratulate you for these efforts. And also, once again, thank you for all the good news given. And we are all very hopeful now, not in the past as we are having some negative thinking whether we will get it during lifetime or not. It is not so. We are all very hopeful and really appreciate the efforts of all the board of directors, supplemented by our very, very active and enthusiastic investors, office bearers and members. Thank you.
Thank you, Raigade. See, you have been always very, very forthright, frank and upright. And you have been always advising also. We thank you very much for that. So this tireless working and our effort, see, we have accepted the responsibility. See, we have to do it. There is no much choice. It's very difficult, we know that, because we are also aged. We are also senior citizens and pandemic was there. It has created a lot of problem. Still, with your encouragement and support, we are going ahead. So these proposals we have taken up only to see that our project becomes more efficient and more useful. That's the entire idea. And regarding mandate given to the board, you know, and I also know you. It is not a question of authority, power, or mandate. It is a question of getting people along with the board of directors and moving forward as a team.
We are all with you.
Yeah.
Always.
Yeah. We thank you for that. and we'll continue to work like this so that
Yes,
our
yes.
project will be completed as early as possible. Thank you.
We are always with you.
Thank you. Thank you, Rekha.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yes, sir.
Just ask if anybody wants to speak, let them raise their hand.
Anybody who would like to speak, please raise your hands.
Or your message.
If you do not know, you call any one of the directors on their mobile phone. Yaru? Yes, please. Please ask him to speak. Mr. Amol Shetty.
Good evening. First of all, thank you for taking the effort out to take it from a hopeless state to a state where, I mean, you have resolved a lot of the issues and we expect something positive going forward also. I just had a query in regards to the meeting today. You mentioned proposal of exchange of land. So how much are we going to exchange to the SPR as per today's meeting, sir?
Amol, what is your membership number?
I have it, sir. I think it's, I have it on the phone somewhere. It's 1137 or something. Yes, sir. I'm not, I can send it to you once.
Please send it. Please send
Yeah.
it. Amol, see, as it is, what we are planning is, you have seen the sketch. There are some
Correct, sir.
solutions like antenna.
Correct.
There, if you have to develop, see, efficiency of the project will be less. While we develop, we have to leave all margins, roads, it will be all circuitous roads. So we'll be losing more land there. So instead, if we get it exchanged and get the land in the middle of our project, so we will be getting a contiguous plot of land. As of now, our project is to exchange about 10 acres of land, and in turn we may get around 11 acres of land and contiguous land.
Okay.
Yeah. That will improve the position of our site. That will improve the ratio and efficiency.
Okay. Okay. Thank you.
It will have a good shape.
Okay. Thank you so much, sir, for the response.
Thank you. Thank you. You are in Bangalore or?
No, sir, I'm in Bombay.
Bombay. Oh,
yes.
Okay. Please tell us your membership number.
Sure, sir. I'll just pull it out and I'll just message you, sir.
Okay. Thank
you.
This membership is in your name or your parents?
Father's name. I am the nominee, sir.
Who is
Father is Ravindra Shetty. He is unwell, sir.
Yeah. We know Ravindra Shetty. We wish him speedy recovery.
Okay. Thank you, sir.
Okay. Convey our regards to him.
Okay. Sure, sir.
Okay. Yes, Mr. Murali Ramaswamy wants to speak. Murali Ramaswamy. Anyone of them, one by one. Harsha, yeah. Harsha Padiwal, yes, please speak.
Yeah. Are you listening, please?
Yeah.
See, what regarding your work, there is no question of once again putting any. We have full faith on you, and what is the project is going on is excellent. Only the point I am just advising you some of the points, because there are after legal audit, earlier body has been shown some map. There it is 66 acres, while you are shown it is 63. There it is left 34 survey number has been left out in your. Okay, that's okay. Next, in the inside factory land, you have mentioned that 13B as 1 acre 23 twice, but in the earlier board, they mentioned only 1.23 acres. Just check up, that's all. That's all I'm telling you. Plus, all these lands, what you are now here exchanging, it is survey number 16, is it not 17, I suppose? And there is a layout plan earlier submitted by Lakshman. We are totally forgotten it. We are not taken into consideration at all. But better to take it that one, because in that map, already that factory land, then plus that 4 and 6 survey numbers are already left out. So how he arrived 69, including some 16, this is survey number 16, now what he is proposing. These are all very good sign. I'm telling you, this is a compact, this is very good. I'm telling you, just giving you and this one, just check up all these three are to be taken into consideration while for you only, for office purpose only. That's better, I think. Plus, another is survey number 48. We have paid the tax, but actually that land is not with us. Tax paid in 2008 plus 2019 also. That has to be verified, I think, whether the land is with us or not. I think it is not with us. It is Vijaya Kumar Reddy's name. He has sold us. That is better to check. And you have already proposed the exchange of land in KR Puram and this Hampapura. That land, it is not. Yeah. Hampapura and these things you have already taken the permissions, but they are not exchanging now, I suppose. That is entirely different, right? No? Yeah, yeah. Yes, yes, yes.
Both are being exchanged now.
Hampapura is exchanging now. Yes, yes. That I know. That is exchanging now. Yeah, yeah.
Padivalji,
Yes, please.
Hampapura's agreement is over already, but there are a lot of problems in that. We are unable even to get an kata done in our favor, and land is not exchanged there. We already explained that. Vasadoti also same thing. There are you imagine a problem, it is there.
Yeah,
Whatever is problem, yeah.
yes,
Too
yes.
many problems are there.
Yeah, yeah.
We'll try to overcome it.
Yeah. That is because what in the plan, what is submitted, Hosdudi was there. That some of the interesting fact you will understand if you see that map also, that plan what we have submitted. Because in between that Venkatesh land, that has already been taken. Like that, my opinion is better to check all those 3 points and better we have a negotiation, this one, that's all. And what you have planned is definitely, it is very one of the best. And I fully support you. As you know, from the very beginning, I'm telling you, not a 1/2 acre land, we should leave this from this land. Yes. Yeah.
Just for your clarification.
Yeah.
This Vasudoddi land can never be, get into the layout plan. It is situated nearly more than 1.5 kilometers away from the mainland. That cannot be Vasudoddi land. It is totally uncontiguous and situated elsewhere.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. But
anyway, that is totally away from the land.
Yeah.
More than 3 kilometers away from this mainland.
Yes.
So that plan which was submitted by Lakshman,
Yeah.
you are offering, no?
No, I'm not offering. I'm just asking you to cross-check it, the survey numbers. That's all.
I understand that you are referring that plan. Huh? That was the plan proposed to be submitted for approval at that time, long back.
Yeah.
Did not happen actually. At that time, on GPA, many lands were taken and a plan was submitted, including this Vantage lands, which is still in a agreement forum.
In that plan, there is 16 acres. The survey number 16. There are so many lands are included.
Yeah, 16.
I'm just telling you that please go through all those things for our reference. That's all. Negotiating, it will help us. That's all.
Yeah. In survey number 16, we have taken 3 pockets.
Yeah.
Right, 3 pockets already taken.
3 pockets already taken, but some of them are left out. But include in the plan. Which are left out have been taken. Just I'm telling you, these are the 3 should be checked. That's all. There is no, yeah. Yeah, here, sir.
Your all these suggestions, that is whether it is 66 acres or 63 acres, survey number 34, whether it is entered twice,
Hmm.
Then inside the factory, what is the discrepancy? Then regarding that payment of tax on survey number 48, and then the factory land, all these things we have noted. But
Yeah,
my request is, you have been always helping us with lot of information. You are a pakka and a very careful inspector. So you give us some more ideas about these things. Please come whenever you are free, you just telephone and we'll be waiting for you. We'll
President, I'm telling you that survey number 22 also, I have given very clear, EC also I have given, you should check up.
Yeah, I know. We know
That plus now we have to check up that survey number 28 and 33. These two,
If
another
you come
20 acres.
across any other land like this, please tell us.
Yes.
That will help us a lot.
Also, you are in our activities. You are the treasurer of the investor forum. You can come and help us physically.
Yes, sir. Yes.
We don't leave even a inch of land.
Yeah. Thank you, Padavara.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Yes, sir. Next, Ramaswamy, Murali Ramaswamy. Yes, sir. Good evening, sir.
So congratulations, Naik, Sashidhar Regde and the entire board and the investor forum. Very good development. You have done extremely good job. The contiguous land which you have developed is a very great achievement. And I think now there is a ray of hope for the investors to get back their whatever they invested 100% with good returns. My only suggestion is good, you have done a good job. But I think you get an approval from the board for the exchange of land, giving a detailed agenda. Maybe in the Zoom meeting only you can do that, because tomorrow you should not be held responsible for corporate governance or anything. So though board has authorized you, I think better we can have a one extraordinary general meeting at short notice and take approval, because this is not that we don't have faith, but for corporate governance and to protect your interest only, because tomorrow nobody should tell that we have violated. So protect your interest you can do. And it's a very good achievement. I like to place on record the good work which you have done, and congratulations to the entire team. And we are very much indebted. Investors are very much indebted to you. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. In fact, you have been giving us lot of advice. We were about to commit a mistake last time when going for this exchange and all those things. You are the man who suggested that we should go for valuation before proceeding. We have taken it seriously and we have got all these things properly valued from the approved valuers, and the paper notification, everything. We thank you for your suggestion. Regarding going before general body for one more approval, no, we are not against that. You know that we are for that. But in the last general body, a specific resolution has been passed authorizing the board of directors to go for exchange, sale or purchase of lands depending upon our necessity, contiguity, necessity, utility, and all those things. So we are sticking on to that. No, we will still examine that. If it is necessary, we will be too glad to have one more meeting. We enjoy having meeting with our members. You know that.
This is good. Actually, this is very good. What you are telling is good. Only thing is, we are not telling that you don't have power. You got power, but I feel that will give you more corporate governance. That's my feeling. When you, I'm supporting you. Even the board exercises power, I'm supporting you. I'm very much supporting you.
Thank you. Now we will again revisit that. If it is necessary, we will definitely go for that. Yeah.
Okay. Thank you.
Sir. Thank you. You are traveling. Yes, sir. Next gentleman.
Next, somebody by name Redmi Y2. They are not.
Redmi. Okay. So connect madi. Yaar, who is this Redmi? Video. Is there any way of ID for? No, he has raised hand.
ND comma.
ND comma. Kamatra, you please put your name while getting connected. Yeah. Yes, sir. Kamatji.
Okay, okay, hello.
Thank you.
Is it audible? Naikra?
Very much audible.
Okay. First of all, let me congratulate the board for making efforts to bring the SPR people to the negotiating table with positive approach. Next, as already permitted by the last AGM for the out-of-court settlement, including exchange of land so as to make the project contiguous and truncated one. See, all our directors, including investor forum office bearers, are personally visited the sites on various occasions and also personally attended the meeting with the SPR. And this is during the COVID period and it is highly appreciable. We, on behalf of Investor Forum, we fully support the proposed exchange of lands, parting of far off lands so as to make our layout contiguous. See, in this regard, our Bhaskar Shetty, Vishwanath Naik, VKJ Acharyalu, and Murli Ramaswamy has already spoken, so I don't want to take much time. I once again congratulate the board for making every effort in making this project early. Thank you.
Thank you, Kamatra. As Secretary of Investor Forum, you are a part of our team, day-to-day working team.
Yeah.
So we thank all of
Yes.
you for your support and your guidance in our discharge of our duties. So whatever we have been doing is because of the support given by our members, particularly investors. We will continue that.
Thank you. Thank you.
Far off lands, wherever possible, we are setting it.
Yeah.
Wherever it is possible, we are either going for exchange or some other way of getting rid of that, because that will not help us. Those efforts will be put in, and whenever it is necessary, we will discuss and proceed further.
Okay. Thank you.
Thank you. We wish that you will be coming here as early as possible.
Yeah.
Okay.
I was held up some because of the family functions.
Okay.
Okay. Thank you.
Okay. Yes, sir. Next. So all those who have raised hands and those who have contacted us on phone have spoken. Mr. Raghuram Shetty will be speaking now. Mr. Raghuram Shetty.
Good evening to you all. My dear investors, this is nothing but a fantastic support you people shown our dedicated directors and Vijaya. Without your support, this would not move. You people talk about 100,000 people now. They are all saying that this is their effort. Since myself as Israel and those are people available in Bangalore, we are closely watching their performance all level. They are doing the best whatever possible. Sir, I tell you, now we are very practical approach. Even any exchange of land comes, first and foremost, even short notice we are going to spot inspection. Earlier days, the short notice question does not arise. They are sitting in the room and they decide factors. No, we were, whether it is possible, whether accessible, or all these things we are notified and come back and discuss. Even our directors, I don't really appreciate in front of you because I'm closely associated with all of them. They are even night, they are moving over because fortunately they are not calling it night time because I am too old, that's all. But going to entertain night, 12 o'clock, 1 o'clock, early in the morning, yes, I am prepared to go there. But they are taken only because of your entire support. Whether you are all 1,700 members which you have invested hard-earned money, all of you cannot participate with them and comes. At least few of us always with them and we are not guiding them. We are hearing the utmost difficult time also, but we are say that God is with you and who is going to help you also, because this is unturned attempt they have made it and come to the stage where we are proud to say that this much of contact land we are holding it. So our continuous support to the board is always there. We will assure you on behalf of all of you, because we can't able to participate all of you, because this Zoom conference was required, because I want to involve more people away from Bombay, Delhi, Chakra, Chandigarh and all these things. That is the reason. Otherwise, we are really interested physically, we can meet each other. This is our sunset years. So you should be very, very, fond of meeting our friends. So thank you very much, the board of directors, their effort for always the place of record, and all my investors, friends, those who are really contributed much, much. Definitely, it will take up budget, don't hesitate. But as the president said, we can't say when. That is a big question for our effort will continue. Thank you very much. Thank you all.
Thank you, Ragana. So, no, you are a regular part of our team here. Every day in all our functions you are there. So thank you very much for all your support and for all your guidance and all the cooperation. Together we will try to take it forward. Thank you. Yes, sir. Next, who is there among the audience? Next, Mr. Shishidhara Hegde, Chairman of Investors Forum. Yeah.
Good evening to everybody. And a lot of discussion has already taken place. From one side, there was a suggestion for conducting the special general body for this purpose. But the last general body has given the power to the board of directors for this exchange of, including exchange of land also. And again, the status has been informed to the members on this meeting. So, in our opinion, we among our investors forum office bearers, we discuss everything among ourselves, including Dinakar Kamath and Bhaskar Shetty, and locally Raghuram Shetty and myself. We generally participate in each and every meeting of the board, except board meeting, and we after the meeting we discuss among ourselves how to go about this. On that basis, I feel calling for one more special general body is time to consuming, and since already this general body has given power to the board of directors, I think they should, after getting the approval of the board, they should go ahead with this proposal of exchange of land. That's my view. That is view of our forum office bearers and members also. I think we should support the board in this exercise. Thank you.
Thank you, Hegdeji. So you are also a part of our regular team here. So you know everything. So we thank you for all your involvement, your support, and your active involvement in our activities. As far as special general body is concerned, see, it is not a question of mandate given to the board. We are definitely given that mandate to go ahead with the exchange or sale or purchase so as to take the project forward. Why we do all these exercises? We want to share our efforts with the members, and we also want to have as much feedback as possible, because we are also human beings. It is not that we are sarvajnas. We are also prone to commit mistakes. But in meetings like this, yes, there will be people, they may point out, yes, this is right, this is wrong. So that damage is not done to the society and to the interest of the members. That's the entire exercise we are doing. Then we'll discuss and find out what best can be done. Yes, sir. Mr. Gopala Krishna Bhatt. Gopala Krishna Bhatt. Yes, sir. Unmute ಮಾಡಿ.
ಸರ್ ಕೇಳಿಸ್ತಾ ಇದೆಯಾ? ಹಾ. Sir, every meeting, sir, good evening to all. Sir, every meeting we are getting very good news, very good developments from our board of directors. This is a very happy, a very ray of hope now has been increased by all of us, and definitely we are going to get a good layout in the near future under the leadership of K.Vishwanath Naik sir and all the other directors, and fully supported by our investors forum, Sashidhar Hegde, our Kamath, Raghuram Shetty sir, and all others. Regarding this proposal of exchanging of lands, sir, we have already in the board meeting, we have already given our approval, and I think accordingly we can go ahead with the this one exchange of lands. So my one more suggestion, sir, a brief development of all this can be sent to all the members with a small circular, so that anybody having some opinions, they can give feedback, so that it should be circulated to every member, and there should not be any in future members should not sell that I am not known or this one, even though members have authorized. So it is better to have a circulation of all these developments, and future what you are going to, this proposal also should be circulated to our members, to all the members at the earliest. This is my only suggestion, instead of calling for this one, sir. And once again, I wish our board, the board of directors, all the best in their endeavors, and they are putting their best. All the best, sir. Thank you.
Thank you, but about this brief circular, see what we are feeling is every development is kept informed in our WhatsApp group. In fact, we are also thinking of having a website. Because of our preoccupation, we could not go ahead with that. You can also help us, because you are also an IT person. You can help us. Anyway, this will examine. If it is felt necessary, definitely we will go ahead with that. And we also thank you for all your support and involvement in our activities. You are here. You are also involved in our activities. Keep it up. Thank you, Bhattrai.
Hi, sir. Thank you.
Okay. Yes, sir. Anybody else? Or else we can. Pradeep Hegde. Yes, sir. Pradeep Hegde ji. Pradeep Matadi. Pradeep. Unable to connect. Video ಇಲ್ಲ. ಪ್ರದೀಪ್ ಫೋನ್ ನಂಬರ್ ಇದೆಯಾ? ಫೋನ್ ನಲ್ಲಿ ಮಾತಾಡೋ. ಯಾಕಂದ್ರೆ ನಮಗೆ ತುಂಬಾ ಪ್ರದೀಪ್ ಯಾವ ನಮ್ಮ ಶಾಸ್ತ್ರನ ಪಡಿಬೇಕು. ಪ್ರದೀಪ್ ಹೆಗ್ಡೆ ಅವರ ಒಂದು ಫೋನ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀರಾ ನಮಗೆ? Miss Annaya Shetty, President of Investors Forum. Yes. Matadi sir.
Good evening, Mr.
Good evening.
Vishwanath Naik.
ಹೇಳ್ತಾ ಇಲ್ಲ, ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಹತ್ರ ಇಟ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ ಫೋನ್.
Good evening, Vishwanath Naik and team.
Yes sir.
Congratulations, you have done a good job. I am very much appreciate your work done, and you have already gained 2 roads to the society, and you are going to exchange some of the land and exchange about 10 acres of land, and they are ready to give you 11 acres of land. By that, this proposal is a very nice one. By that, our extent of land and contiguous land is going to increase a lot. Regarding obtaining this conducting of special general body meeting for exchange of land, in my opinion, there is no need, because already in the special general body meeting, exchange of land, sale of land has already been permitted to the board of directors and general body, and also it has been given permission. You can very well, on the basis of this exchange of land, you have also additional precaution has taken by making an arrangement agreement to give about 10 acres of land, and they are giving a sale deed of 11 acres of land. This is also a good idea, and there is no risk involved in this. By doing all these things, most of the investors are very much happy, and they are very eager to see that Vijaya Bank layout will come up in the near future. You and your team is doing good work, and In one more point, you have not touched about the BRV. In the concluding remarks, you may, because Ajit Shetty is coming for meeting on 11th. Other developments in this regard may be informed to the investors. And roads connectivity is most required, and doing the additional lands, exchange of lands of roads to the our land will decrease, because if the land is not contiguous, most of the much more land will be required for roads. By getting contiguous lands about 11 acres, roads and the boundaries to the land will decrease, and which is one way cost will not increase. I once again thank Vishwanath Naik and team, and also the other directors and investor members for giving their opinion, advice, and doing their duty day and night for completion of this product. And all the investors are very much happy about the developments. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, Anay Setre. Thank you.
Thank you.
As chairman of the Investors Forum, as president of Investors Forum, you have got a very big responsibility, and you are really discharging that. And your suggestions and advice is always welcome. You raised about this BRV. About BRV, we feel it is lesser the better at this stage.
Okay.
There are a lot of issues. So we don't want to put our legs in too many boards at this stage.
Okay.
It is not 2 boards. There are many boards which we have to manage now. There is a JDA. There are many other cases. There are cases of the existing layout, and then the BRV project, phase 1 and phase 2. Problems are too many. As a matter of fact, tomorrow we are supposed to have a meeting with Mr. Ajit Kumar Shetty, but he told that he is at Jammu. So he told that he will be joining the meeting on 11th. So we are discussing with him. But before that, we want to decide the final position of this SPR, so that we can take clear lines on our approach. We are equally concerned. Together we'll find out what best can be done. Okay.
Okay. Some of the investors are inquiring about the BRV, so that's all I.
Yeah. No, it's good. It is good. It is good.
Yeah.
No, we want such suggestions, and we want members to speak and alert us if we are making any mistake. We are very clear on that. No, I think all have. Thank you. I think all have spoken. No, there is nobody. Okay, time is also 8 o'clock. So before concluding,
Thank you.
thank you, Anay Setre. Thank you. So 2 information I want to share with you. One is regarding income tax. About 13, 15 crores of our money is held up with the income tax. They have impounded our account. They have seized the account. All those things have been done. So that case, we have taken some bold decision, and we have got a favorable decision. Now implementation of the Yawar also we have taken up. And I am very glad to inform our members, we could directly talk to those senior officers like Deputy Commissioner, Assistant Commissioner of Income Tax and all those things. We also got some good people who are helping us. So now returns have started coming. So when and how much will come, we'll be coming to in the next about a month's time. But signs are very, very positive. We are very hopeful of getting that full refund. That is one thing. And another thing is now that this settlement is done and implementation also started, our execution case before the court in the matter of Timmegowda and others, that cannot continue forever. Mr. M.J. Alva, in the last meeting, when we went and requested him to seek an adjournment, he told, I cannot seek any more adjournment. Either you close it or you allow me to retire from the case. This is what he has told. So we have told him next sitting, that is on 17th, next 17th of this month, we told we will definitely decide it. So we will be deciding it in the board meeting tomorrow. As things stand now, we are thinking of withdrawing the execution, reserving our right to approach the court again if there is any problem. Am I correct? Yeah, that is the position. That also I am informing you. Then about SPR, when we embarked upon this exercise of bringing them to negotiating table, discussion table, and when we told that we want to settle this at any cost, there are many people who told it's a waste. As our experience was also like in the past in the advisory committee, where I was also there. About 27 rounds of meeting we have done without any use, without any progress. So many people, especially some of the earlier directors and presidents, etc., they told it's a exercise in futility. It will not lead us anywhere. But we were determined. We persisted on going ahead, trying to have a solution. So we brought them to negotiating table with the help of our good supporters and friends. Then they started telling, no, it will be just ending like that. There will be no settlement. Thank God, with all your support and guidance, we entered into a settlement. When we entered into a settlement, people started telling it is a settlement only. It is not possible to implement it because SPR is such a type of people, they will never allow you to implement. Now we are implementing. So a lot of progress has been made. Now, still there are some people who are telling this SPR project will never see the light of the day. Now we are really concerned about such statements because we are always optimistic. All this difficult exercise we have undertaken to complete this project. I am making an earnest appeal with all our members sitting here, as well as who have not joined this meeting. If you have got any information or any feeler from anybody telling that this project is not going to happen, please tell us why it is not going to happen. Because we don't want to waste your time and our time. Our money is invested, more than 85 crores of hard cash. We are working 16 years back. And then we were told about astronomical figures that would come to us. And even we were assured that the site will be free of cost to us. Now we are putting all this effort. Now if somebody is having any information telling that this is not going to happen, please tell us, please inform us. By doing that, you will be doing a service to all of us, to the society, to the members, and to the investors. So that together we will try to find out as to what is the problem. And if there is really a problem, if it is an imaginary problem, we can't tell. If there is really a serious problem, together all of us will try to settle it. We'll try to overcome it so that our project will move forward. That is our goal. We are determined to take this forward with your support. And we thank you very much for all your support. Expecting that positive result will come as early as possible. Thanking all of you for your involvement in this project and your advice and the support of the investors forum. I conclude now. I am sorry, I was not well. I am running temperature and throat infection. I could not speak as I used to speak. Please pardon me. Now I request Mr. Ananda Udupa, our director, to propose vote of thanks. And with that, today's meeting will be concluded. Thank you, one and all.
Thank you. I am Ananda Udupa, one of the directors. I thank you, all the investors and members for making it convenient to attend the meeting in a positive direction and supporting us. Secondly, I thank all the office bearers of Investors Forum supporting us by participating in all our activities. Next, all the director friends and my colleagues for making it convenient to arrange this meeting. And I thank Ultra Tech Networks and Ujjwal Hegde and Benjamin. And above all, I thank Mr. Vishwanath Naik for his dynamic leadership, who has shown some light on the other side of the tunnel. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Meeting is concluded. National anthem. Yes, sir.
जनगणमन अधिनायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता पंजाब सिंध गुजरात मराठा द्राविड उत्कल गंगा विंध्य हिमाचल यमुना गंगा उच्चल जलधि तरंगा तव शुभ नामे जागे तव शुभ आशीष मांगे गाहे तव जय गाथा जन गण मंगलदायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता जय हे जय हे जय हे जय 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 हे